Hey, this is Marilyn Gigliotti.
Hey, this is Brian O'Halloran.
Hey, everybody. My name is Scott Schiaffo, actor best known as the Chulies Gum Guy from the film Clerks.
And welcome to Clerks Minute.
You're listening to Clerks Minute.
And I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Hi, this is Mike Zapsik from AMC's Comic Book Man, the podcast I Sell Comics, and the Ming and Mike Show. And you're listening to Clerks Minute. What's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Man. You got a minute? Good, because you're listening to Clerks Minute.
Hey, this is Walt Flanagan, the Lon Chaney of the 90s, and you are listening to Clerks Minute.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Clerks Minute, the show where we look back at the 2006 Kevin Smith sequel, Clerks 2, I assure you, we're reopened minutes at a time. I'm Mike.
I'm Kyle.
Wow, we have 2 minutes and literally one line of dialogue in 2 full minutes in a Kevin Smith movie. How crazy is that? But the one line that is, it's an awesome callback to earlier in the movie where Elias, after the proposal, says, "One ring to rule them all." Which, I gotta admit, great callback. It's an awesome callback.
Elias getting unusually deep there.
It works perfectly for him. So, awesome.
Yeah.
That's where we end the dialogue for these 2 minutes. But so much happens. The next thing we cut to is the man stamping approved on a paper. We zoom out, and they're in the third bank of Leonardo, which I looked up is not a real bank. It's not a real bank. Yeah. It's actually the only bank in Leonardo, New Jersey is actually a PNC bank nowadays. Yeah. So there you go. But that's a very fancy fucking bank for a very small town. By the way, that's a very fancy bank. They excitedly shake the guy's hand, and then they cut to a long shot, which I didn't quite understand that long shot for no reason whatsoever. Yeah. The handshakes and them being really happy. The next thing we do is cut to them taking the wood off the door that's been blocking the entrance to the Quickstop. And they go in for the first time. And I love Randall. Yeah. No, you go in first. You go. Yeah. You go first. Next thing's going to go. We cut to them in the back of the Quickstop throwing shit out. Yeah. And by the way, I have a question here. This is a very valid point. There was a fire. Why was this shit not taken out originally? I'm serious, right? Why wasn't it cleared out?
I have no idea.
I don't get it. Like, why is all this shit still here?
I'm guessing they just figure it's a write-off or something.
True. It's weird that all this shit was still there after the fire. One would think they would have cleaned this out. I do love the one random toilet seat, though. In the middle of the drive, there's one toilet seat just there. Not the whole toilet, just the toilet seat.
And when you think about it, it's probably the one that guy died on.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. That's a good call. I didn't think of that. Good call. I'll call back. Everything here is going to be called back, though, by the way, for the rest of these minutes, just so you know. We cut to the roof where they're measuring stuff for something. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing up there, honestly. They're cutting wood. I guess they're fixing the roof. Yeah. I didn't know the roof had damage, but apparently they're fixing the roof.
Well, it was a big fire.
True. And then they go inside and they're painting the walls. And then I love the fact they're all being serious, and then Randall just paints Dante.
And then you can even hear Dante over the music go, "Oh, come on!"
Yeah, that's the only other dialogue I think in the entire sequence. Cut to the video store now. This is my favorite part of these 2 minutes. I love this. Where Dante, they're looking at an application, and they're interviewing somebody that someone ends up being Elias. Yeah. And Elias is so nervous. He has his fingers crossed like earlier in the movie. Yeah. All excited. A little detail.
Let's be thankful he wasn't crossing his dick.
True, but very good details here, though. Behind them is all the video cases from the first movie. Yeah. But behind Elias, it says DVDs on the shelf. I like that little detail. Yeah. It makes me wonder, are they going to still sell videotapes or just having that back there as a facade?
I don't know.
It's a valid question, right? I mean, 2006. You would know this better than I would.
I think VHS was on its way out in 2006.
Yeah, you would know better than me, but they still selling any kind of VHS in stores at the time. Not in Goodwill. I'm talking about an actual store.
Because I think they were was pretty much on its last legs, though.
Okay, so you would know better than me.
They were still releasing stuff on VHS at that time.
Okay, valid point. I figured you would know better than I would. I don't remember. So, then Dante shrugs, sure. And Randall just has to continue fucking with Elias. He really just got to continue this. And he says no, but Elias shoots him. As soon as Elias is like, okay, fine. Goes to walk away. Yeah. Dante's trying. This is all done without any audio whatsoever. Yeah. And Dante looks at Randall.
Like, seriously?
Randall says, okay. Well, this is actually after Elias shoots him with puppy dog eyes. Yeah. Like, please? Yeah. Please?
Yeah.
And then Elias finally gives in, gives him the job. Elias giddily claps.
Wait, Elias finally gives in.
Randall finally gives in. Elias.
No! You said Elias finally gives in. And
try that again. Randall finally gives in, gives him the job. Elias giddily claps his hands like Elias would do, and then he jumps over the counter and hugs Randall. It's the most uncomfortable hug I've ever seen.
And Randall's just looking like, please don't touch me.
You were saying this is a callback to the first movie. You were saying as we were watching.
The
video store scene.
Oh, wait, no, I think it was the next one.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there then. But then we cut to... Okay, before we get to outside, before we get to the next scene, I want to make a note of Randall's T-shirt in here. I couldn't catch the first one, but in this one, he's wearing a shirt. It just says... It's a boat, and above it is in letters that says Sail Nude with an exclamation point. I would love to know what that's a reference to, but I have no idea.
Well, he's got to worry with his dinghy exposed there.
Yeah. Sail Nude. Oh, my God.
Sail Nude, where you can play with your dinghy and nobody will ever question you for it.
It's like a nude beach, which... nude beaches in Jersey, no. No.
Why is it that the people who want to go nude are the people who you don't want to see go nude?
Nude beaches, there's Sandy Hook, New Jersey.
Yeah.
This is totally legit. I don't know if it's still like this, but it was when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Half of that, Sandy Hook, New Jersey, was a nude beach.
Yeah.
I know this because we were joking around. Me and my girlfriend at the time took a picture by the sign that says nude beach ahead. Yeah. We were joking around, have some fun with it. But you never go to the nude beach. The 20-somethings and 30-somethings don't go down there. Because if you go down there, it's all old men and women. That's all it is down there. Like in their 60s and 70s. Like, we don't give a fuck about our bodies. We're going to be nude. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's one of those where you just go, why is it that the people who want to go nude are the people who you don't want to see go nude?
Yeah. But they're happy. Whatever. They're happy for themselves. So we cut inside to a pregnant Becky putting up the light fixtures.
Which is pretty much the callback to what he was doing when the guy came up and asked for the porno mags.
Good call. Very nicely done.
As a matter of fact, it's even done in the same angle.
True. Probably done on purpose. That's not clearly done on purpose. But Becky's so proud of herself. Yeah. So happy to be helping. Yeah, I love that she's still wearing her movie shirt because she's obviously still running movies, even though her entire crew is gone. Her entire staff's gone.
Or maybe she quit and she's just wearing this uniform.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, good point. Yeah. But it's just funny. Her entire staff left. Everyone's gone. But wasn't her business? Wasn't it a family-run business?
I think it was a franchise.
Okay. All right, so now we cut outside to where Dante and Randall are taping up a banner.
Yeah.
Now, was the banner made with shoe polish? Just curious.
Probably for old times.
It's an old times thing. I was wondering without looking at it because it's very detailed. It's like it was shoe polish. But also, this might be also this is the banner that is at the stash.
Yeah.
Actually hanging up in the stash. This is both banners next to each other. The original one and this one. They're both up in the stash. That's pretty cool. And it says, "I assure you we're reopen." Very cool. I like that detail. It's just a little thing. But Elias is standing there, and Becky's excited. He puts her arm around Elias. Elias is so uncomfortable. He doesn't want to be touched. He doesn't want to be bothered. But Elias, by the way, so a little note here. I don't understand this, so I had to write it down. Elias is wearing a shirt, and it says Robo-Christ. And that goes back to, I think, probably Elias' whole conversation on how Transformers are a gift from God earlier in the movie. In his flowchart. And it ties into the t-shirt. And this is there because they made him a Robo-Christ t-shirt. That's funny. Becky's happy for them. And then the four of them, almost like this is our celebration. It's the last time the four of them are in the... Actually, yeah, this is. This is the last time for Elias and Becky. We're done with them in the movie.
But it's like they're sort of a mini family here.
Yeah, sometimes your friends are your family. Yeah. That's what the case here is. They have this. They put their arms around each other. They're proud of each other because they all worked really hard to get this place opened up again. And Elias is so uncomfortable to be in this photo. So I was like, I wanted to see this picture taken. Like, I would love for the details to be like, you know how in the movie she had that picture of the four of them?
Yeah.
I wanted this to be like have like a camera set up for a picture. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
It was a setup for the picture to replace that picture from earlier in the movie. So, the four of them are happy, and that's it for Elias and Becky. Goodbye to them for this movie. But we're not done. We cut to Jay and Bob walking up to the RST video. What did you see on the side of the building?
Oh, a poster for Nails cigarettes.
Great detail. And it's in color, which is even funnier. Based on the first movie, it's actually pretty funny now.
And if you look at Jay's jacket, it says, and I think it's masking tape, Justice TLF.
And we'll get into that in the next minute. Actually, I have the note in the next minute. So we'll get into that in the next thing. But Bob taps on the wall, and they're standing on their wall again. And that's where we end these 2 minutes. And I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Yeah.
But when we hang up and close these microphones down, when we come back, it's our last episode of Clerks 2. Oh my God, we did it. We're there. So let's, without further ado, by the way, for people wondering, this episode is going to post on a Friday.
Yeah.
We're going to come back on Monday for the final show, and we will explain at the end of that episode what we're doing next. But till then, join us Monday. You know where to find us. This part of the Podcast Network. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel again. You know by now. Find us all over the social medias at Clerks Minute. And that'll be it. I'm not going to do the whole spiel. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you Monday to wrap up Clerks 2. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Have a good day, everybody.
One ring to rule them all.
Snorting, smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts, rolling blunts and smoking.